it is time for Week 3 football as the 0-1 Dolphins leave sunny Florida to come to New York to take on the 0-2 New York Jets. Can Coach Garrettson find the necessary force to get this first victory? Here are the tale of the tape, and after this, we are bringing you Week 3 football. As Cannizzaro approaches the ball, the kick is up, and Week 3 football has begun against the Miami Dolphins. We are defending the home turf, and Landry takes it out. Big juke there, and he is taking it out to the 23. You always have to worry about the speedster, Landry, taking it out from the end zone. Set a 3 tight end set, ace formation here for the Miami Dolphins, and the defense looks to hold it. And a fumble right away, Jordan Jenkins, the outside linebacker there, laying the lick on Jay Ajayi and fumbling the football. It's bringing up a 2nd 11. This defense has been playing solid against the other opposing offenses. They have just not taken the offenses off when needed, and that in itself is a tackle for a loss. Here are your notable inactives of today, and the biggest one being Matt Forte, who was injured last week, ends out for 3 more weeks. A one-on-one situation there, and Buster Skrines able to break the pass up, and that brings out a 3 and out for this offense, bringing up the Jets offense here as Josh McCown comes out. He is 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. A balance set here, and Bilal Powell, who is coming in for the injured Matt Forte, takes it upfield for a gain of 4. The counter there is going to make a perfect play for the start. And let's take a look at this offensive line that's had trouble all year for this Jets offense. As you can see here, new face in Denard Robinson, the shoeless quarterback from Michigan who is trained to be a running back. We picked him up off waivers after the 2nd week. And that's a one-on-one ball, and it looks like Jermaine Kearse is going to get the reception. Weak eye formation, left side tight end, and that is going to bring up the pass. A 5-step drop for McCown over to the right side, and that is going to be a catch again this time the first reception for Robbie Anderson. And let's see how this offense is going to hold up against this defensive line. William Hayes, a new addition, but Cameron Wake and Adamika Sue in the middle is going to make things a tough time for this offensive rush. 3rd and 3 and an empty back here for the Jets, who drop back. McCown not able to get the ball away, and we were just talking about how Cameron Waite's going to make things hard for this offense. Cannizzaro coming out for the kick from the 36, and it is up and good, giving the New York Jets the lead on today. So after the return, that brings out Jay Cutler and the Miami offense, and that is going to be a play action rolling to the left, and Jay Cutler is going to be sneaky quick with his little rollouts, and that is going to be Julius Thomas on the reception. Thomas coming from the Broncos, and going to be a hard target to protect against for this defense. Twin tight end and another rollout, and again another catch for the tight end, and we just said it. It's going to be a tough addition to defend against. Bunch right formation here, ace back. Jay Cutler drops back over to the right side. He's got a man and just drops the ball. Kenny Stills, the speedster, not known for his hands. As you can see, Tunzel, the left tackle, going to be challenged, the rookie. Jay Ajayi and Damian Williams here. Jarvis Landry is going to be one of the biggest threats we have to worry about. Triple tight end set on the right, and that is going to be a catch for Gray, and he gets the ball, but he gets tackled immediately, bringing up 3rd and 4. Shotgun set, trips left this time. Jay Ajayi offsets on the right. Jay Cutler, the delay handoff, and Jay Ajayi is going to get some field, and he is one cut up the field, and that is in for a touchdown, a 40-yard run, and that is going to give the Dolphins the lead on the ground. Again, we said that this defense plays tough, but sometimes gives up that big play. So trips left this time for the Jets over to the left side, and that is going to be a catch for Austin Seferius Jenkins. All right, empty set again here. McCown drops back a 3-step and then turns and fires the ball to Jermaine Kearse, his third reception on the day, feeding him early and often to get him going. Shotgun set, offset left side for Bilal Powell, and he gets hit immediately and looks like Cameron Wake from the standing position on the outside linebacker spot. Bunch set here, very tight for the ace formation and over the middle, and it's just going to be overthrown by McCown by just a little bit. And so from the 30, Lack Edwards gets out to punt the ball, and looks like Jarvis Landry tried to make a play on the ball. But let's take a look at this Jets defense. And Mario Williams and Muhammad Wilkerson making a great play on this line. The linebacking core is good, but the secondary needs to make some improvements. The two rookie safeties have been playing great, but Claiborne and Skrine have been getting burned sometimes. So Jay Ajayi here on the right side, and he is going to be met by, again, Muhammad Wilkerson and Jordan Jenkins. And that is going to be it for this first quarter as the Miami Dolphins take an early lead against the New York Jets. All right, so starting the second quarter is the Miami offense out on the field in a bunch left set, ace formation, and a deep drop back for Jay Cutler over to the left side, and that is going to be a reception by Julius Thomas. We have already talked about him. Again, just like the Jets trying to feed him early and often. And this is going to be a play action from Cutler, who just drops back, singles over the middle, and a drop. That is his second drop of the day. Kenny Stills, known for his speed and not his hands. So offset the left side, and that's going to be a tight end set left. This is awkward. And Jay Cutler over to the left side and a pick and throw, but too much on the ball. Jarvis Landry unable to keep his feet in bounds, and that is going to bring out this Jets offense. Trips tight end set right, and Bilal Powell is just going to push through the defenders and get up after a 6-yard gain. So after a 2-yard gain, that is going to be a third down, and this is an important one on 3rd and 2. A tight set. McCown drops back, not finding anybody, and that is great coverage. That is what we call the coverage sack, and that is going to be Jordan Phillips with the sack on the play. Lack Edwards out here again from the 28, and the kick is up. He's been having some great punts today. His first one drops him deep, and what a jet bounce. That is going to be at the 4-yard line. Lack Edwards excited, special teams excited, and you can't ask for more from a punter. Tight end set left here, ace formation, drop set back here for Cutler. Cutler gets a man open, and that is going to be a first down on the play. So 2nd and 10 here. Cutler making some hand moments, made some hot routes over here. And over to the right side, just behind Claiborne and not covered over enough is Adams. And that is going to give them a first down. Split back shotgun set here. And again, Cutler with the rollout. And he is just going to find Kenny Stills, who finally catches the ball, makes a spin, and is up the sideline, finally forced out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Again, once he catches the ball, he is a threat, but I think that is his 4th target and first catch. So Jay Ajayi just splits the defender and rolls up, and Adams is not able to meet him before he gets into the end zone. That is his 2nd of the day, giving the Dolphins an 11-point lead. 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, and that drops back McCown, and over to the right side is Robbie Anderson doing that little drive route over on the right side, and that is going to be a first down. Twins tight end set right. Man in motion, Josh McCown puts him over to the left, and that is going to be Bilal Powell with the ball on the left side, and he gets the first down and more. balanced tight end set. Tight, though, for the ace formation. That's going to be the counter. And Bilal Powell not able to get out of the backfield in a massive hit from Ndamukong Suh. And that is going to take him out of the game. So we bring in Denard Robinson. We told you guys earlier today he was picked up off of waivers. And he is the last back on the depth chart other than the practice squad. So we're going to have to use him and utilize him and keep him healthy. So 3rd and 3 drops back, and McCown hits a left Austin Seferius Jenkins, and that is a first down for the tight end. 2.5 minutes left, and Denard Robinson making the speedy juke and up the left side is going to be a first down. Denard Robinson's first rush for 11 yards today. You guys know what he could do with his feet, but were you guys aware of his airiness through the college place of Michigan? And that is going to be a play action over to the right side. Seferius Jenkins in for the end zone. That cuts the lead to 5. A missed field goal or mixed extra point is going to make this a 1-score game. Stills over the left side, bounces off a tackler, and starting to get his rhythm with his hands. Tight end set left. Jay Cutler making some adjustments on the play. He drops back over to the right side, and that's just going to be an awkward catch over to the right. What's slow getting up is going to be the receiver. Tight end set left and a screen on the right side. Jay Ajayi, no one was ready for it. Ajayi spins, tackled inbounds, and that keeps the clock running with about a minute left. Ace formation here, two wide receivers right. And the draw play for Jay Ajayi bounces off of 1, bounces off of 2, and gets upfield for a first down. 42 ticks on the clock. There's 3 trips left over to the middle, and that's going to be Ajayi out of the backfield. 27 seconds left. Drops back. Jay Cutler has all day. And again, wow, this offensive line just giving them all day to play. Drops the drop-off over to Ajayi, and that brings out the field goal unit with Parkey coming out with 15 ticks on the clock. He's going to send the kick up, and it is going to be good. So we have about 8 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like Coach Garrison says get out there and do something with the ball. The gunslinger McCown drops back over to the middle, and that is going to be a reception. Oh, and an awkward tackle. That was a reception by Robbie Anderson, but it looks like the refs are going to get him for a face mask, and that is going to give us 15 yards on top of the play, which brings us to Cannizzaro and a 53-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and as time expires, it is going to be good, cutting that lead from 8 to 5. And you see Cannizzaro is happy with that. So let's take a look at these halftime stats before we take you guys into the studio for some highlights. As the Dolphins trot off the field, we have the Dolphins in the lead with all the stats. 113 for the Jets in the air, 25 rushing yards on the ground. And again, Bilal Powell is out for the day for the rest of the game. So let's let you guys enjoy these halftime highlights, and I will catch you when we return to the action. All right, we return back to the action as the Jets take the ball, and that's going to be play action. Started off over to the left side. Up the middle is going to be Jeremy Curley, who gets separation and gets the first down reception. 2nd and 10, all set left is going to be Denard Robinson, and that drops back Josh McCown over to the right side and scrambling and gets about 9 on the play, close to 9 as he starts to slide. Just not a generous spot for the Jets, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 3, and that is going to be a sure hand reception from Jermaine Kearse over the middle, and he is just great in traffic. So play action for McCown, who drops left and throws left to Denard Robinson, who is basically almost like a design toss play, but just to get some misdirection and get him one-on-one so he can beat the linebacker to that first down. Draw play here for Denard Robinson, and again, doing some things on the ground that most people or most running backs this year have not been able to do, and that gets him 22 yards on just this drive alone. Jermaine Kearse unable to put it into the end zone, but gets it to the 1 yard line, and then after a tackle for a loss, brings up 2nd and goal for Denard Robinson, who takes the handoff. Sue beats the block, and he is just going to take him down for a gain of 1. Last try here on 3rd and goal, and Josh McCown drops back, rolls around, the pocket collapses, and Cameron Wake for his 2nd sack on the day, bringing out Cannizzaro for the field goal, and that is going to cut the lead by half, bringing it down to 2. And let's see if this Jets defense can make something happen. 2nd and 10 after the touchback, and that's going to bring out Cutler, who gets away from McClendon, and is going to, what a play by Jarvis Landry, who takes a little misdirection spin and makes good on it for a first down. Trips tight end set right, and looks like they're taking a page out of the book of the Jets, who like to run this formation. They get the reception to Julian Thomas. As you see, Coach Garrettson's not happy with that. Jay Ajayi almost gets away, but it's going to help the tackling with a face mask by Deron Lee, the young middle linebacker from Ohio State. So ace formation, that's going to be a zone right, and unable to get away this time, and that is going to be Jordan Jenkins, the linebacker from Georgia. Excuse me, a lot of JG sounds over here. But, Jay Cutler with the read option. My goodness, he is sneaky quick to get away from there. The quick read and the quick get up, and he is going to be tackled hard, though. Some people like to say that Jay Cutler doesn't play hard at times, and he like to say, what about that, to all you guys that think that. So trips right, bunch set right, and that brings up a 7-step drop over the middle. It's just going to sail through the end zone in a harmless incompletion, bringing out Parkey. Oh, no, a fake. They thought they could get the edge, and not going to happen. Burris is able to set the edge and take down Parkey before he is able to get the first down and or touchdown. So that brings up a screen left side for Denard Robinson. Great blocking on the outside, and he is going to get close to 20 yards on that reception. They're making the most of his time out there today. And looks like Josh McCown over to Safarius Jenkins, who gets it upfield. And again, 22-yard catch right there. Jets are rolling here on 2nd and 10. Denard Robinson again with the call. And, Safarius Jenkins is almost able to keep it a one-on-one battle. And never know, Denard Robinson, with the way he's playing, could have beat the safety. So over tip, and wow, what a catch. Tipped off the back of the helmet of the defender and able to take down from Bobby McCain. Drop back to the right side, and thinking there was going to be a block from Safarius Jenkins, he dips it out to the right, and Denard Robinson taken down at the 7. 7-step drop for McCown over to the left side. 2 guys in the same place, and not sure who was supposed to get it, bringing out the field goal unit for Cannizzaro. The kick is up, and we got to do something more than just get these field goals, but that is the first lead change back for the Jets of the day, 18-17 with about 8:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jay Cutler drops back, and again, he's got all day over to the left side, swinging out the wheel route. It's going to be Jay Ajayi for a 3-yard gain. Clock running, trips right. Looks like safety's coming down for a blitz, and out quick with it is going to be Cutler, and Jarvis Landry just not going down easy. He is making a reception, and he is getting out of bounds. So balance set, looks like a man in motion, and the handoff wide receiver sweep, and looked like the Jets were ready for it. They shifted as the wide receiver was coming, and they took him down for a loss. Pin back is going to be the Jets, and hurdling out. Whoa! Ooh, you have to wonder if he stepped that outside, how far would he have gone before getting caught? So man in motion here for the Jets, and that is going to be a handoff again for Denard Robinson, getting away from the first defender, but taken down before getting the first. So it's going to be ace formation, tight end set right, and over to the left side this time it's going to be a catch and fumble, and that is going to be all the way back for a fumble to a touchdown. But wait, the booth is coming down. The call is reviewed, and it is overturned. What a close call, as you see here. The ground caused the fumble, and as you guys all know, the ground cannot be the cause of the fumble. Two tight end set right, and over to the right side is going to be Safarius Jenkins with another catch, and that is going to give them a first down. 2nd and 8 here for Denard Robinson. Denard Robinson just getting holes for days. I mean, that one right there, you could almost fit a semi-tractor trailer right through that Mack truck coming down I-10, just plowing right through defenders. So right in the middle of the field, no one is catching him until the second to third level. I mean, they're making this look like a pro day for Denard Robinson. Over the middle is going to be between two defenders and Robbie Anderson with the catch. What a bullet to the receiver. Looks like the blitz coming in, but they drop back, and over to the right side is going to be Jermaine Kearse with another reception. I believe that's his 4th of the day, and that is bringing up the 2-minute warning. As action returns to the field, and that is going to bring up 2 minutes. 2nd and 4th, a balanced tight end set here, and the defense creeping in, and Denard Robinson just bullying through. He's not as small as what most guys think playing quarterback in college. He's a 250 frame guy. So with a tight end in the backfield, looks like Sterling, the 4th-string tight end, he's just going to bully right through for a first down and waste the timeout for the Dolphins. Adam Gase is not happy with just losing these timeouts. Zone left and cutting back is Denard Robinson, and he is going to be taken down at the 1-yard line. You have to wonder if that was designed to get this last timeout out. Goal line situation, the sneak. Josh McCown with his 2nd touchdown, his 2nd rushing touchdown, and the old white man does the old white guy dance. And that is going to bring up a 8-point game. Cutler under pressure and finally getting to him is going to be Marcus Williams. Again, we talked about his quickness, but Williams coming in for the safety blitz. Gets it off just in time, and that is going to be a pick for Buster Skrine. The dagger coming in to play against Jarvis Landry, who has been giving these guys a headache all day. And as the clock winds down, the best formation for a football team you can get in, victory formation, as Josh McCown's just going to take the nice little knee to end the clock. What a great game. The end result of Marcus Williams bringing up the pressure, getting the sack, and then Coach Garrettson in the defense bringing another blitz from the corners, and that is going to be it for the day. The Jets get their first victory at home against the Miami Dolphins, a rival in the division, and that is going to do it for the day. Let's take a look at the stats. We are going to get some player stats at the end of this, but there you have it. Here are the highlights of the day, and I'll catch you guys at the end for the player stats. Post-game stats for us: 278 in the air, 101 on the ground, and Denard Robinson showed out for the day. The Jets with the one takeaway, the dagger at the end from Skrine, but the Dolphins did have the most play yards per average per play. So here we go with the stats. Josh McCown against Jay Cutler, 23 of 30 with 250 yards in the air, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions. And again, Cutler, it's not really to blame because he had to get the ball off. The offensive line was just like overwhelmed. They did a great job protecting him all day. But as you see here, Denard Robinson, 12 rushes of 80 yards, 6.6 per carry. And Jay Ajayi getting the edge out with 69 yards on 10. Bilal Powell, who was actually taken out of the game with an injury to his shoulder. Neil Sterling, who got in, he is the fourth string tight end, if I do believe. Damian Williams not getting much. Devontae Parker on that sweep that was sold out. But Jay Cutler, the speedy guy with the read option, my goodness. So let's take a look at the Jets receptions on the day. We got 6 for Kerr, 6 for Safarius Jenkins, and 6 for Anderson. My goodness. Busy day for these guys. 53 for Curse, 80 for Safarius Jenkins, and that is going to be 73 for Robbie Anderson, who has been coming up on the likability charts for this wide receiver core. Denard Robinson out there getting his stuff in at 3 for 36, and Jeremy Curley had that one reception off the bounce off and given him 23 on the day, or excuse me, 46 on the day. The defense here, as you can see, Demario Davis with the most tackles of the day. Deron Lee is next with 5. Jenkins, Williams, and looks like Adams with 4. Those are leading tackles of the day. Davis and Jenkins both with 2 tackles for a loss, whereas Burles and Williams get 1 each. Burles was the one with the 4th down try with the kicker on the outside. Marcus Williams, the corner, with the only sack of the day, and Buster Skrine with the interception. Again, great day. Pass deflections, little drop for Stewart, but Skrine and Adams gets in at forced fumble from Jordan Jenkins, but no recovery for this defense. But a great overall day, other than a couple of big plays for Jay Ajayi. Canizaro, 4 for 4 of the day with a long of 53. Edwards also did a great job in the special teams, pinning this team back and actually giving us ability to keep it going. So with that being said, guys, I just want to appreciate you guys checking this stuff out. I appreciate the support that I've been getting with these videos. I know they're long. I know they're tough to get through. They're tough editing, but I have a great passion for the game of football, whether it's on video games or in real life. I just want to appreciate you guys taking the time out to check these videos out, giving everything on my channel a try, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Let me know what you think about this offense, what I need to change for it. This defense is playing great. I like what we're doing with that, but I like to see some viewer support. So with that being said, guys, next week.